In the dead of night, 250 refugees, mainly from Syria and Afghanistan, are being moved by ferry from the squalid camps on the island of Lesbos to the Greek mainland. They and those waiting their turn are a fraction of the total and will anyway quickly be replaced by new arrivals.
This, of course, relieves the pressure on the camps and is great for these families who get away from the terrible conditions here. But it does not solve the problem. It simply moves them to mainland Greece, where they become just as stuck because there's no resettlement happening elsewhere in Europe.
There was a commitment to get 160,000 of these refugees in Greece and Italy distributed around the EU. That programme has ground to a halt, with just 30,000 found new homes. The Jagala family are living proof of the misery this is causing. Yazidis who fled Islamic State massacres on Mount Sinjar in northern Iraq. They wait in Athens to be reunited with their 14-year-old son Hassan. He got separated during the panic of evacuation and made it to Germany with another family. Almost 2 years later, despite commitments to family reunification, their son is still growing up away from his parents and 4 siblings. How much patience can I have, his mother Hayam asks me. I just want to get there and see Hassan. And you speak to Hassan every day? What does he say? He asks us every day, again and again, when are you coming? We have to tell him it may still be 3 or 4 months more. At a shelter for unaccompanied minors in Athens, there are children who the British government has promised to resettle under the so-called Dubs Amendment, a commitment to bring as many as 3,000 unaccompanied children to safety in the UK. But before, if you needed to make a telephone call, you could go into one of these. As a minor, we can't show his face. He is eligible for resettlement under the Dubs programme. Want to go to England? But he's still waiting. How long have you been waiting to go to England?
2 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
And why is it England you want to go to?
Because I like to England. I want to go there, I learn, and I want to start my life again.
It was only last week that the first children from Greece were finally brought to Britain. The man who's led this effort, Lord Dubs himself, is increasingly frustrated at how little is happening.
A lot more needs to be done. I think the Greeks are finding it hard to cope with the numbers, and I think we should step in and do something. I've never argued we should take them all. I've argued we should take our share, and we're nowhere near that.
And the British response is far from unusual. When these people get to mainland Greece, their next obstacle will be a continent happy to leave them in indefinite limbo, even if it means breaking promises already made. James Mays, News at 10, Greece.